sunrise breaking through the leaves, songbirds in the morning, an ancient melody. These are the gifts we're given that make life worth living. Never lose the wonder written in your soul. Hold on to the thunder shaking in your bones. You got a song worth singing and a fire to lead you home. Break you, eat your heart alive, but the wilderness can teach you to let love be the guide. You got a song worth singing and a fire to lead you on.
Nicola, where do I begin? I suppose at the very beginning, a very good place to start. From the moment we met on MSN, I've been picturing this day, this moment and this feeling of being able to call you my wife. We've certainly had a journey, but all roads have led to this. I wouldn't have it any other way. When two people are destined to be, nothing, thank you, can disrupt the course of their happy ever after. Not even kissing your friends. In all seriousness, I love you. Always have done, always will. And these are my forever promises to you. I promise to wake up every morning and thank my lucky stars that I have you, my perfect woman. I promise to never keep score, even when I'm clearly winning. I promise to alternate going to see Marvel movies between you and CJ. I promise to only throw cold water on you in the shower once a month rather than once a week. I promise to always tell you about my weird dreams in incredible detail, no matter how long or boring they are. I promise to always sing and dance with you like nobody's watching. I promise to be the best dog dad to our Delilah, and one day, the best father to our children that I can possibly be. Finally, I promise to be a loyal, devoted, honest and loving husband, showing you the respect you deserve and being the man you inspire me to be every day. Thank you for making me feel the most comfortable I have felt in being myself. My weirdness, nerdiness and all-round Tomness are all qualities you have nurtured and accepted, and I will be forever grateful for that. Thank you for everything. I love you, Nicola Grace Dalton. P.S. I also promise not to get too fancy.
We'll see. I can't believe I'm stood here marrying Tom Dalton. I've been manifesting this moment for about 16 years. When we met at the age of 14, I knew that you were someone special and that you just had to be mine. I wish I could say the same for you. But a few long-term girlfriends and a whole lot of kissing came before me. When we finally decided to give it a go, my life changed for the better. You've taught me that love can be easy. You allow me to completely be myself without any judgment, and you have encouraged me to grow into the best version of myself. Thank you for being my hype man and making me feel like I'm perfect every single day. Thank you for being my taxi when I've had one too many, although I've definitely returned the favour. Thank you for being my handyman, even if it ends up with you in A&E. Thank you for being the best dad to Delilah, although the argument of who's picked up the most dog poos will forever continue. And thank you for always knowing how to make me laugh, even when it's the last thing I feel like doing. I wanted to promise you a few things as we go into married life. I promise to be a shoulder to cry on if you ever need it. I promise to always appreciate your wonderfully weird sense of humour. I promise to always listen when you're telling me really long stories about the dreams that you've had. That's so hard. I promise to always leave a little bit of my food for you. And I promise to keep falling in love with you every single day, just a little bit more, if that's even possible. Sometimes I wonder what I did to deserve the kind, sweet, funny, loyal soul that you are. Call it luck or fate, I'm so glad our paths collided when they did. I love our little family of 3, and I count my lucky stars every day that I get to spend the rest of my life with you. You are my best friend, my soulmate, and I adore you. Here's to forever, Todd.
You have given to each other a promise of lifelong love and commitment. So may you live in each other's love, delight in each other's company, and may your home be a source of strength and happiness. And I am now absolutely delighted to announce that you are legally husband and wife.
I feel safe and warm. Like the hounds that I ran from, that been nipping at my heels. I lost my trace in the storm. Like I've been lost, I've been wandering, and I found my way back home. 'Cause that's the way you make me feel. It's magical, it's wonderful, it's everything
Well, hello. I'm Nick, and I'm an alcoholic. Sorry, wrong speech, sorry. I am in fact the very lucky father of the bride, and it falls to me to offer the warmest of welcomes to you all. Thank you for coming. It really wouldn't be the same without you, but it would be cheaper. I am actually a little nervous about doing this speech, but feel comforted by the fact I actually rehearsed it last week in front of a live audience at the local old people's home. I think it went well. They all peed themselves anyway. So. Anyway, enough of the dubious jokes and down to the serious business. A big thank you to all involved in bringing the big day together. Yeah? Tireless work behind the scenes, in particular, Julia, Louisa, Russell, Angelique. So thank you. Now I get my teeth stuck into the bride. Nitch, I can honestly say you've been an absolute pleasure to bring up and to be with, yeah? From your knack of disappearing in hotels when you were a toddler, to winding up your older sister in the back seat of the car. I can only thank you for 28 years of joy that you've given us. We don't count the first 2 years because there was nothing joyful about those nappies. There's a few things I would like to mention, however, that have stayed with me. Carrying Polly, our first puppy, around in the wheelbarrow, to the extent that we didn't think this poor dog would ever walk. That infectious laugh, the driving lessons, and the madness that is the Junction 6 roundabout. Yeah? And not forgetting a shared love of music. My concert buddy, yeah? Sharing those tunes on the interminable lifts to brownies, clarinet lessons, drum lessons, jazz orchestra. So thank you, Black Keys, the Pierces, Fleet Foxes, and many more. You've experienced so many things already in your life. Living abroad in 2 different countries, Tom, not just one. Really? Yeah. Performing. A career that didn't quite do it for you. Yeah. But you seem to have at last found the path which suits your attributes. And you will be brilliant at it. You will. You look absolutely beautiful today. And this is my moment. Seeing you grown up as a radiant bride just fills me with such joy, pride, and love. Anyway. I think at this point I meant to share some pearls of wisdom for you both. And, you know, it's probably that there are only 2 tools anyone really needs in their toolbox. Yeah? Duct tape and WD-40. The one keeps things from moving when they shouldn't, and the other gets things moving when they're stuck. Okay? Come on, please. Help me out here. You know what you mean. And so to the toast. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding. If you can, raise your glasses high as we toast the love, laughter, and happily ever after of Nicola and Tom. May your lives be filled with happiness, success, and unforgettable adventures. Cheers to the newlyweds.
So, can we just do a quick toast to the amazing staff and our suppliers, please? Thank you. Cheers. Woof. Oh. That's actually not planned. So, you know I'm going to get up and do a song and a dance then. Oh, is everyone... Oh. Jamie, you get that? Oh. And there's a bit slippy there. Today is nothing but entertainment. Yeah, can't do the first dance later, I'm injured. Oh, and now a duet with me and my grandma. I'm joking. Oh, that really hurt. Anyway. Yeah. No one can't tell us Daltons are not attention seekers. Well, I'm going to sit down for the rest of the speech. I'm not going to sit down for the rest of the speech. Well, let's calm down. Yeah. babybabe@hotmail.co.uk, also known as Nicola, added me on MSN Messenger 16 years ago. How could I resist? She nudged me, so I sent her a wink, and the ice was broken. I promise there are actually no euphemisms in that one. The strange thing is that we actually made a pact that if we reached the grand old age of 30 and neither of us were married, we'd marry each other. That's actually a true story. And now we've stuck to our deal. Thankfully because we want to, not just because no one else would. Well, that's from my point of view anyway. However, quite a crucial part of being in a relationship is the ability to talk to each other. And when we first met face to face, that was definitely our downfall. Like a parent complaining to their child's teacher, we were excellent at complaining behind a keyboard, but dreadful in person. Fast forward a couple of years, and I received an invite to Nicola's prom, virtually of course. The photos would suggest that it was during COVID times, because there was some serious social distancing going on. After years apart, and both pursuing our own interests, going to different unis and seeing the world, the stars aligned, and it was finally time to slide into the DMs. Which led us to a meet-up in Papa's Cafe in Worcester. I was sweating for two reasons. Firstly, I was so nervous to meet my childhood sweetheart again after so many years. And secondly, it was a baking hot day and I was wearing a long-sleeve shirt and black skinny jeans. Fortunately for me, Nicola was late, which I now know to be a firmly ingrained character trait of hers. This gave me time to sort out my sweaty pits. My only option was to use the soap dispenser in the boys' toilet and lather up the armpits of the shirt itself. I couldn't have a shirt that stank of BO. It was too important to make a good impression. Fast forward 4 years, and we've had a camper van, we've sold a camper van. We've got a house, we've sold a flat. We've got a dog, we've got engaged in Paris, and we've had countless adventures, from Disneyland to the Jack Wills changing room in Salcombe. Sorry for those who don't know. I'm sure it will be explained to you. Oh dear, why did I put that in? Vamos. And yet, our adventure is only just beginning. An adventure I simply cannot wait to embark on with you. Nicola, Nitch, Mitzi, Princess Jasmine. I have an endless list of thank yous that I owe you. But for today, I have to keep it short and sweet. You've made me the happiest man alive, and I'm still not entirely sure how I managed to convince you to marry me, but it's too late. You can't back out now. You've shown me endless love, patience, and understanding. And let's be honest, anyone who can put up with the fact that I'm becoming a miniature Russell Dalton deserves a medal. You truly deserve nothing but happiness. And if I can be the one to give you that, then it will be my honour to provide you with that happiness for a lifetime. I have zero doubts that marrying you is the best decision I ever made. Right. Now, you might be wondering what the number 8,415,360 represents. Well, I can now reveal that's the number of minutes in 16 years. I'm about to cry. The number of minutes that I've known and been in love with Nicola Sandy. Now, time for a bit of a surprise. If this is anything less than a disaster, then I'm happy. Has anyone seen the US Office here? Well, if you have, this might be a little familiar. Think to Michael Scott's final episode. 8,415,360 minutes. That's how many minutes in 16 years. 8,415,360 minutes. It's like watching Aladdin 90,000 times. Making pizza. Now you're my wife. 8,415,360 minutes. That's how long I've been in love with you. We're all very in love. Really in love with the Daltons. With the Daltons. With the Daltons. Thank you very much for listening to my speech. Can we just raise one big toast to my beautiful wife, Nicola Sandy, and a big thank you to all my helpers for helping me with that little surprise. I'm now going to hand over to the main event, the best man, my brother, Ben.
I think I'll stay on this side of the table, because apparently it's quite slippy over there. So, first thing I want to do is I want to thank you all for coming, and it's now time for the main event and the reason you're all here, the roasting of Tom Dalton.
I think I just did that myself.
For those who don't know, not only am I best man today, but I'm also Tom's brother. I have to admit, when Tom asked me to be best man, I was honoured, as I thought he may have picked one of his friends. You see, Tom has many friends, and despite us moving around a lot as kids, he's always made friends wherever we've been. His earliest example of making friends came in preschool, where he became friends with the class hamster. Such good friends, in fact, they had no interest in befriending any of the other children in his class, leading to them deeming him too high a special needs to continue at the school. That is actually true. Fortunately, as Tom reached high school, it seemed as though he was mastering the art of human friendship, being very well liked by a wide cross-section of his year group. Unfortunately, Tom found out quickly that befriending some of the bad boys of the year group came with serious consequences, when he took a serious part of the blame for doing deodorant flamethrowers in the classroom, despite these days saying that he was only encouraging them to happen. I'm pleased to say since then, Tom has made lots of awesome friends through school and uni and various sports teams. And I can confirm all of these friends are human, barring one incident where he had a high fever and told my dad that he was having conversations with his friends, his pillows. But we'll skip over that one quite quickly, shall we, Tom? Tom realised the error of his ways all of those years ago and understood that ever since that prom, he had been kissing toads. Sorry for those in the room. When the princess he had been looking for was right in front of him all along. I am really sorry. Anything for a joke. He brought Nitch to a dinner at my parents' house, and she fitted straight in. She made my brother smile in a way that I hadn't seen before, and most importantly, she laughed at all of mine and my dad's jokes. I was so delighted when Tom told me he was going to propose, although I do wish he held on a little bit longer to keep me out of the doghouse. I want to congratulate you both on being so perfect for each other and on organising such a perfect day. I think we can all say we're pretty shocked you pulled it off, and even more shocked you were both here on time. Close enough to on time. It has been such a magical day, and I think we can all agree the most impressive part of the day is the effort that went into making the lawn games. I want you all to join me in raising a glass to the brand new Mr and Mrs Dalton. Family!
What if you get sick and you leave me when you're 38? What if I get reckless driving on the interstate? Oh, forever doesn't quite seem long enough. I wish I had known you when we were in second grade. I'd have